I think defensive linemen are the most fascinating people in sports. Look at what they're doing outside of football. Dayquan Jones, the owner of a tech startup called Snapback Returns, okay? DeMarcus Lawrence came out with a non-alcoholic beer called Drink Sip. Eric Kendricks came out with the curl cream, man, switchlanes.us. Carl's and Curl Cream. Miami Dolphins defensive tackle, Zach Sealer. My guy is the owner in Clay Gully Outfitters, Florida's premier hunting and fishing facility, man. Florida. Hold on. Does anyone know where Florida is? Wait a second. Florida. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go, baby. It's another episode of the Athletes and Assets podcast. I'm your host, NonAlcoholic, and I bring on your favorite athletes to chat about the business they're building. You know what today is? Solo vibe. I got some interesting stuff to share from you because at A&A, we collect a lot of data of players from around major sports leagues and what they're building and investing in. And we've done a lot of these. NBA, soccer, tennis, the NFL, the different position groups. And as we've been combing through the NFL, we couldn't help but find how fascinating defensive linemen are. I think defensive linemen are the most fascinating people in sports. If there's any indication of how eccentric this group is, look at what they're doing outside of football. The linebackers too. So we do market maps. We post them on our newsletter. You know, first of all, please like and subscribe to the podcast if you haven't done so already. You know, give us a like, share, tell a friend, because we're not going anywhere. We want you to see more of this stuff. But if you have some time and you check your inbox often, you should also subscribe to our Arena newsletter where I share novel data that hasn't been collected before in this manner. The defensive side of the ball is fascinating. So the defensive lineman will put the graphic up. I mean, when you look at this market map, it's fascinating, right? So obviously, there's a lot of podcasts and media guys, you know, your Cam Jordans, your Dayquan Jones, Max Crosby, Micah Parsons, you know, obviously he has his stuff going on with Bleacher Report, Cam Hayward, right? Those are easy. Of course, you have the YouTube channels. You have the guys in gaming and esports. You have Dexter Lawrence, Jasir Taylor, Jermaine Johnson, Tank Lawrence. Obviously, well, to no one's surprise, a lot of the NFL guys have their own clothing fashion brands with their own t-shirts. But it's the individual, the off stuff that is fascinating to me. And we're going to dive into some specificities here because it's like, what the heck? Where did these guys come up with this stuff? The real estate stuff is interesting to me. Shout out to my guy, Mo Hurst, who kind of leads the D line in terms of this expansive investment portfolio across venture and real estate. You got Derek Jones, DJ Reader in the real estate category, Justin Jones. And you know, we can't forget about you have the Von Miller of the world, in the farming category, Sam Hubbard, Lorenzo Carter, Von Miller. That's a pretty good one. And so forth. But I want to get deeper into a couple of different guys. Pause. Golly. And while I'm wearing this Holy Ghost jacket, really give you some data and some game on what's going on. So first guy I want to really give a shout out to here is Dayquan Jones of the Buffalo Bills. Dayquan Jones has stuff across the board that you should be paying attention to, okay? Dayquan Jones is a man of many endeavors. He's the owner of Legacy Lounge VIP, okay? A lounge bar and food truck in Binghamton, New York, okay? Binghamton's near Buffalo, makes sense. Fridays and Saturdays open from 8 p.m. to 2 p.m. Yeah, recently it was karaoke night. That's pretty cool. I'm always good for karaoke, Dayquan, by the way. That's a challenge. I challenge you to karaoke since you have the karaoke stuff open. Pretty cool. You know, I think it's easy to open up a lounge as an NFL player. Cool space. Pack your friends in. Private vibes. Hookah. Alcohol in the off season or off day. Whatever these guys are up to. It's pretty easy going. You know, you can get people, locals, to come in consistently. Not the worst idea. But he's also the host of his own podcast, which we got to mention, right? Being the podcast people of the world here. It's a CY Legacy, create your own legacy, more of a vlog, podcast, lifestyle, basically his own media channel, which is becoming ever more popular, as you can see. Basically documenting his off season, his dogs, the Bills, the cornhole stuff, good stuff. But what's really cool, what gets me really excited, is that Dayquan Jones is the owner of a tech startup called Snapback Returns, okay? Snapback Returns is a place where you can shop, you can track your online purchases, and reminds you when your return is due. This seems like a very early MVP stage company, but really excited to see what sparked, I would love to learn of what sparked his interest and why the desire to go into this in the e-commerce tech space, in the shopping space. Really cool stuff here. It's just fascinating. What's like? How do you get into this? Designed for your iPhone. Basically, the product syncs with all your favorite stores to track your purchases, return windows, and remind you when it's time to schedule a return. On the dashboard, it lets you know how many days you have left to return an item. It makes it easy to find your return label so you never miss one. So sync your shopping Gmail. You receive alerts when your items will expire. Return your items easily. Wait for your refund to roll in. This is, I like this. I think this has a real use case. And the inspiration for this, maybe Dayquan was shopping for a bunch of XXXL stuff. And he's like, I don't know if I'm going to actually fit this stuff. I want to make sure I can return some of this stuff because he's probably smart with his money. And he's like, well, I need to create a system that holds me accountable for wanting to refunding stuff I'll never wear or wear out of the store. So I'm with you. That makes a lot of sense to me. So that's pretty interesting. So shout out Dayquan Jones for kind of getting involved in all this stuff. Just gets it done, man. No LinkedIn. Just gets the job done. He just gets it done. Okay. Moving on to the CPG space. Now, this is interesting, okay? We have a couple of guys here, and I'll go through three examples. The consumer packaged goods space, it's about marketing, branding, super important, right? And these guys are not afraid to dive in. Let's get into it. Dallas Cowboys, defensive end, the stud, DeMarcus Lawrence, came out with a non-alcoholic beer called Drink Sip. You want the watermelon refresher wheat or you want the hazy IPA? No alcohol, may I add once again. Non-alcoholic tastes like beer. You can buy it at Total Wine stores and more. Apparently it was rated the number 3 IPA in America. Very fascinating stuff. I'm not a big non-alcoholic beer fan. I feel like if you're going to drink non-alcoholic beer, you might as well remove the non from it. Why are we drinking non-alcoholic beer and not just removing the non? That doesn't make any sense. Like, does beer really taste that good to you guys to where you drink it even if there wasn't alcohol in it? If that's the case, just drink juice. Come on, let's be real here. Like, I don't know, Tank. I'm a little skeptical. This is the first athlete while public is. I'm a little skeptical of this non-alcoholic beer stuff. Who here? Please make a comment if you drink non-alcoholic beer. I mean, who does that shit? I have no idea. Anyways, neither here nor there. Now, I know we have a non-alcoholic beer crowd here, but there's probably a better chance that we have an energy drink crowd here. Jets linebacker Hassan Reddick is a part owner in an energy drink R7. Okay, R7 Energy, no crash, no jitters, amazing taste. I would love to see the nutrition facts on this. Oh boy, here we go. Well, SEO is a little interesting because people also ask, what's the unhealthiest energy drink in the world? I don't think that's fair to put that by my guy's drink. You know what I'm saying on Google? The SEO is a little messed up here, huh? But let's look at some stuff here. 50 calories, naturally caffeinated with green coffee bean, adaptogens to improve cognitive function. No caffeine. I'm not seeing any caffeine information. Sorry, I don't have the exact caffeine intake. Hassan, let us know how much caffeine R7 has, please, if you can see this. But Energy drink, another big space, another niche that could be penetrated. This makes more sense to me personally, like in my opinion. I think Hassan does a good job here of realizing that, the Celsius is coming out, Red Bull keeps rebranding, Monster's got its stuff. I think Celsius is kind of has been talk of the town energy drink. It's like, you know what? Let me come out with my own brand, my own flavor. Maybe I can market it to more athletes who want a Gatorade alternative. So I think there's more of an angle there. That's interesting. So shout out Hassan Reddick. This one, the last CPG example I have is hilarious. Okay. Dallas Cowboys linebacker Eric Kendricks has his own curl cream. Switch lanes. Now, I need to see a picture of Eric Kendricks. This guy has, he's like the new age Troy Polamalu. Okay. He's got the curls going, long curly hair. Got the personality, Dallas Cowboys, media, lots of attention on the Cowboys every year, like usual. Let's see if the Cowboys do something this year. Go Texans! Shout out my guys, C.J. Stroud, D'Amico Ryans. Texans coming this year. I'm telling you, that's my squad. H-Town till we drown. But we got to talk about the Cowboys because Eric Kendricks came out with the curl cream, man. Switchlanes.us. Curls and curl cream. Okay, so going on their website here. Yeah, they got a lot of interesting, they got a couple of nice products with the curls. Interesting branding with the curls and the cars. Okay, I got it. So Eric Kendricks of the Dallas Cowboys, he has curl cream to make his curls curlier. I should try some. Never mind. And the mascot of the company is cars. Switch lanes. You get it, right? So be able to get in that mode where your hair is curly, shift the gears of the car. You know what I'm saying? Like shift gears with your hair. I see the vision, Eric Kendricks. Actually, this is kind of tough marketing. I hope you can get this out a little more because I like that. I like the cars, the curl cream. A lot of great companies market with a mascot. Geico with the lizard, Allstate with the wreck-it, the guy who always gets wrecked. Get coverage, blah, 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 so you don't end up with mayhem like me. Botching it. But, every good company has a mascot. I think Eric's ahead of the game here on the curls. But curl cream, nevertheless, from Dallas Cowboys linebacker Eric Kendricks. Last but not least, if you're looking to go hog hunting, gator hunting, turkey hunting, duck hunting, exotic hunting, iguana hunting, look no further than Miami Dolphins defensive tackle Zach Sealer. My guy is an owner in Clay Gully Outfitters, Florida's premier hunting and fishing facility, man. Get your membership on. You know what I'm saying? Look at the membership tiers. You got a deer hunting membership, $3,000 for one mature whitetail, 2 whitetail does, 10 meat hogs. Oh, comes with bobcats and coyotes. Man, hogs. Let's talk hogs. 10 meat hogs, all predators, $1,800. Got the corporate membership. Want to take the company. Want to take the startup out to go hog hunting. Never heard of that before, but $4,800 corporate membership. Wow, this is fascinating. Based out of Lorida, Florida. Florida. Hold on. Does anyone know where Lorida, Florida is? Wait a second. Lorida, Florida. Between Orlando and Miami. If you want to go to Florida, Florida, and go to Clay Gully Outfitters, talk to Zach Sealer of the Miami Dolphins. Very fascinating. Owner / investor. I've never been a hunting guy myself, even though growing up in Houston, I loved fish. I bet the fishing there is epic as well. But a lot of different animals there. Get you some iguanas. Pythons are an invasive species in Florida, by the way, now that we're on the subject. I think you should be hunting pythons to get rid of them so they don't eat everyone's pets in the greater suburban areas of Florida. But Florida is crazy, nevertheless, for all that stuff. Anyways, defensive linemen, one of the most fascinating position groups, out there. And, if you like that, first of all, like and subscribe. Tell a friend about A&A, Athletes and Assets. And second of all, if you want to hear breakdowns of the other maps that we've made plenty of others, let us know. Let us know in the comments. Reach out to us. We want to hear your opinion of what you want to listen to. It's been another great episode of the Athletes and Assets podcast. I'm your host, Noah Lack, talking about what the defensive linemen are up to outside of the football field. Why not? Because why not?